Return starts at the 3. Here's a reverse. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That one stopped by Upton Stout. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
They send a receiver in motion right. Dak out of the pistol. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah, here we go.
Shotgun snap we give to Blue. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Warning. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, warning. Here we go, kill. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Cowboy 1st down.
1st down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. That's 16 on the pickup. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing on first is Prescott. On screen here to Blue. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, Gil, yeah! There we go. Right in. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Another Cowboys first down.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Now it's Prescott again. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
What's up? 18! Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy on the play action. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! 53!
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that's a 49er first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
New New set of downs for him from the 46.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
21. 18. Watch out. Up.
Now Purdy. He brings it in. He's still going at the 30. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Now try it right with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And they're on the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yeah. There we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
There we go.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, kill. 26.
Now air it out on 3rd. Sideline. He's got it, and he gets the feet down too. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Blue gets the handoff. Jukes away from one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Under.
They bring the tight end in motion. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Setting up the running back screen. And he's blocked out inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Cowboys facing a deficit near the break. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. On the give, it's Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Then we're going to 53.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Here's Dak. Flush out now to his left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and goal, Prescott. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. And a man is there to knock that away. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. So it'll be second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Watch out! Stop!
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down. Third and long for him here. He beams one, deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Kill!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Back to the air, Prescott. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Avoided 1 crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Dak throwing again. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. He's back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
for the 40.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, here we go. Going to 54, going to 54. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get set, get set.
On the gun is Purdy. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Outside. 18, what's up? Stop.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Get set, get set. 18, yellow. Yellow. Stop.
To the air again. Purdy. Completed to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
What's up? 18, what's up? Up.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow, outside. 18, up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
18, what's up?
On 1st down, they'll run. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Outside. Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Throw is caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Up.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Get set, get set. Line around up. Up.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now Purdy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set, yellow. 18.
Air it out on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Outside. Yellow. Right around top. Stop.
Looking to throw. Got his man. Watkins has it. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Outside.
Purdy looking to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow. Up.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
18. What's up? Up.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Riley!
They'll start the drive with blue. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Yeah! Here we go! Riley! 47.
From the gun is Prescott. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
We're going to 50. Yeah! Here we go, Riley! We're going to 53.
3rd and long for him here. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set! Get set!
Purdy throwing here. Has it in close. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Out, yellow. Watch out! Up.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Up.
Here's Robinson. Oh no, the ball is loose! The Cowboys scoop it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Everybody.
Now it's Blue. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cowboys 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Prescott here from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He'll throw it. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cowboys losing by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Yeah! There we go! All right, hey, kill!
Desperation time here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, there we go! Right there! Right! We're going to 54, right in. We're going to 54, right in.
We hear from the pistol. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
47.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Yeah! It was on the 54. What's behind me?
Now to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Yeah!
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
49ers 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Setting up to pass. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Let's go now. Motion. Go.
Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Cowboys come up with the interception that clinches the win. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do,